2015 started out as any other year. A glass of champagne, music and confetti on the TV, cheers of excitement filling the air. But even though every year may start the same, the course of the 364 days to follow are always vastly different from the last. This past year has been a year full of change. Scary decisions were made, fears were faced. This year has brought the good, the bad, and the in-between. But more importantly, this year has been one of healing and renewal, of moving on, of joy and thankfulness, of empowerment, of learning and growing, of discovering new things and leaving behind others. So this is the last time that we will be seeing this house. It's totally empty now. Bit crazy.
Closing the door on our past. Can't get back in now. That's the way the past should be.
It's done.
Done.
New friendships were found. Others were lost. A new home. A new life. A new self. I've become a new person, one who is thankful, who delights in the simple things, who lives life in a slow gratefulness, stopping to enjoy every moment. I have discovered myself, but the most exciting thing about that is realizing that I will continue to discover even more about myself every day. The fact that I have so much to be thankful for is nothing new. I always had things to be thankful for. But what's different now is that I am able to fully recognize these things, even in the midst of living a beautifully imperfect life. And in this new life, I have more to be grateful for, simply because I take the time to be grateful for them. What I have learned is that when you complain about everything, you will have nothing. When you are grateful for everything, then you will have more than you could ever need. I've realized that I am a wealthy person. I don't have much money, but I am richer in other, more important ways. I am rich in love. I am surrounded by it, and I have vowed to never take it for granted ever again. I may not have a big family, but the family that I do have is perfect for me in every way, and I need no one else when I have them. I am rich in peace. Tranquility is something that I have yearned for the majority of my life, but now I call peace my own. God provides His comfort and warmth for me, and I feel peace in the stillness that I never cared to recognize before. I am rich in laughter. Never do I find myself in need for it, and not a day passes without the sound of it surrounding me. There's one person who has given me the gift of laughter for my entire life, and I couldn't thank my mom enough for being that person. I am rich in happiness. For the first time in my life, I know what happy is. I see it now everywhere I turn. I feel it inside of me every day, even when things aren't going the way I had planned. Happiness is something that never truly leaves me, and I relish in it every chance that I get. I find it in the simplest of things, therefore it is easy to find. It's in the bright sun warming my skin, in the kisses and snuggles of the dogs who love me unconditionally. It's in the people who have been brought into my life that have helped to change me for the better. It's in the books that I read and the words that I consume in my moments of stillness. It's in writing and expressing my true self. It's in creating, making, and sharing. It's in empowering, inspiring, and helping others, and in waking up knowing that freedom is forever mine. It's in indulging in the things I enjoy, like food, friends, and fellowship. It's in the future and the possibilities and seeing challenges as opportunities. My word for 2015 was embrace, and I think that I lived up to it. I embraced my new life with a rejuvenated spirit. I embraced all of the changes that came my way instead of rejecting them in fear. I embraced reality, challenges, myself, and my soul. In 2016, my word will be inspire. I want to share my testimony while building others up and giving them hope and strength. So as I close the door on 2015 and step over the threshold of the coming year, I want to make some promises to myself. I vow to remember the trials that made me who I am, but to leave the past in the past and to keep moving forward. I vow to always try and look for the good in everything. I vow to enjoy the journey. I vow to remember to stop and appreciate the people and the things around me. I vow to love wholeheartedly. I vow to continue to be immensely thankful. And I vow to cherish every single precious moment that life gives me.